Lisa is a specialist when it comes to job costing and construction draw preparation. She is just here today to give some of her insight on the do's and don'ts within the construction draw preparation process. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Christian. Thanks. I was asked to speak today about some general do's and don'ts regarding the construction draw process and the pay application process. And if you're watching this, you all know what you've done wrong, what you've done right, if you need help, if you don't need help. So just a few of the key things that I want to discuss today is, number one is your reputation. Your reputation as a developer, as an owner, as a lender, or as a general contractor is key to the success of your organization. And along with that key goes funding. And on projects, the faster the funding happens, the more accurate it happens, the better quality that you're going to get for the project, for the schedule, and for the subcontractor teams that are on site. You're also going to avoid any unnecessary costs. So just bear that in mind, that the key to everything is your reputation. Just a few for the developers, a few lists of do's. Do set up or attend pre-construction or kickoff meeting. That's a meeting that occurs prior to the actual beginning of construction. Normally the lender or the stakeholder is involved, your general contractor, your owner, and your architect. At this point in time, this will be when you can find out what all of the documents that are going to be required for your draw and for your pay application are. And you can ask all of your questions then, and it's super critical that you attend these. Bring in your people from the office or your people from the field, whoever you need to bring in, to make sure that everybody's on the same page with what needs to be provided and what the deadlines for such are. Developers, set up your processes and procedures for your internal and your external expectations. Prior to or at the time of land acquisition, you should already have a project set up in your accounting system, and you should already have your cost codes set up in your accounting system, and have a process for when your soft costs come in and when your general contractor's pay application comes in. I highly recommend that you do this monthly, long before you ever even begin a loan draw process. When you're accumulating all of this information on a monthly basis, it becomes a routine for your office personnel, for your approval process, and for your tick and tie checks. Also, this is going to save you a lot of time with the time of loan close. When they ask to see all the documents, you've got it all on a month-by-month basis with all of the backup documentation that you need. Developers, do carry whatever your loan agreement specific requirements are into your owner-contractor agreement. There may be specific times, dates, documentation that's required. You want to know what that is. You want to make sure that you share that with your general contractor so that there's no surprises. This is especially critical when it comes to early pays, quick pays, retention pays, partial releases of retention. So getting that resolved and into your owner-contractor agreement is very important. Don'ts. Developers, don't sign an owner-contractor agreement with different terms than your loan agreement. You may be on the hook for any of these that you do so with. Specifically, payment terms. Your general contractor may insist the payment is made within 10 days of receipt of approved pay application. Check with your bank, check with whoever your investor is. This may or may not be something that can occur. And if you don't check on that, you could be on the hook for any late fees that may occur due to that. Don't, if you are dealing with a GMAX or a Cost Plus, I highly recommend that if you have a cost code or a scope of work that is going to have more than one subcontractor involved, break it out into concrete, ABC concrete, next line item concrete, JDF concrete, next one. What this is going to enable you to do, as well as anybody that's reviewing the documents, is to tick and tie this out to ensure that everything's accurate. It's going to save a lot of time and a lot of questions, which again will reduce any delays in funding. Set up your checklists, and I'm a huge proponent for checklists. You can ask anybody that knows me. Set up a checklist for all of your monthly required documents for your draw. Set it on top, have whoever's putting your draw process together check every single thing off. It's going to make it a lot easier, and it'll reduce any errors, which will reduce any possible delays in funding.